Senator Clinton, if you are the nominee, it will be 28 years, from 1980 to 2008, where there's been a Bush or a Clinton on the national ticket. Is it healthy for a democracy to have a two-family political dynasty?
Well, I thought Bill was a pretty good president, and from my perspective, you know, the values that he acted on behalf of our country, both at home and abroad, are ones that stand the test of time. But look, I'm running on my own. I'm going to the people on my own. I think I know how to find common ground and how to stand my ground. And on all the issues that matter to America in the 21st century, I wish we could turn the clock back, but we can't. And we need to start with leadership that can deliver results and get us back to the values that make America great.
Which foreign policy decisions of the Clinton administration were you involved in, or did you advise?
Well, I have always said that my husband and I started a conversation 36 years ago, and it never stopped. So I was certainly involved in talking about a lot of what went on in terms of the president's decisions. But I know very well that the president makes the decision. Everyone in the White House is there because of one person, the president, including the spouse of the president. And ultimately, the president has to sift through everything that is recommended and make her decision. And what I believe is that it's the ultimate responsibility of a president to seek out a broad cross-section of advisors who will have different points of view and provide different perspectives, and that's what I intend to do, and that is certainly what my husband did as well.
And Senator Clinton, favorite Bible verse?
The golden rule, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. I think it's a good rule for politics, too.
I want to turn to politics and money. Senator Clinton, as you well know, you had to turn back $850,000 in contributions from Norman Shue because of his rather checkered past. Again, President Clinton said this: now, we don't have to publish all our donors for the Clinton Foundation, but if Hillary became president, I think there would be questions about whether people would try to win favor by giving money to me. In light of that, do you believe that the Clinton Foundation and the Clinton Library should publish all the donors who give contributions to those two entities?
Well, Tim, I actually co-sponsored legislation that would have sitting presidents reveal any donation to their presidential library, and I think that's a good policy.
And the foundation?
Well, it would be the same, because that's where the library comes from.
Until such legislation, would they voluntarily, the Clinton Library and Clinton Foundation, make their donors public?
Well, you'll have to ask them.
What's your recommendation?
Well, I don't talk about my private conversations with my husband, but I'm sure he'd be happy to consider that.
She just thinks I'm entitled to speak for myself, just like I think she's entitled to speak for herself. And she's got no business being asked to speak for me in a presidential debate, just like I don't try to speak for her unless I know what her position is. But I think that we should all be treated the same, and I would be happy to honor any disclosure requirement that affects all people equally. Now, the people that have already given me money, I don't think I should disclose it unless there is some conflict of which I am aware, and there's not, because a lot of people gave me money with the understanding that they could give anonymously, and some of them were Republicans. They may not want anybody to know they gave me money. It may ruin their reputation in their own party.